Yeah, so this is Mamokin here, another episode of the vlog type thingamajig. Um, Hair. Don't know what's up with my hair. What do you guys think of that? This is what happens when I shower and I dry it, so is my hair like telling me to do that weird faux hawk thing? I don't know. It's weird, whatever it is. I usually just, let it fall, whatever way it goes. But when I get out of the shower and dry my hair, that's what it does. Like, I can't even put it back the way it was. I don't know. Okay, now I got some clothes on. My hair is semi-normal again. It's been, what, 2.5 weeks or so since my last video where I mentioned that guy being gone. Canon D, Rip 70D, Canon D, whatever. I can't get the thing to sell. I don't know why. eBay is chock full of fake people. It's sold again today, in quotations, and I don't expect I'll be getting money for it, and someone else tried to... What's it called? There's a word on it, when you try to make something cheaper. I don't know. Whatever it's called when you try to get stuff cheaper. It's on the tip of my tongue. I don't know. Try to make something cheaper for yourself. That thing, they tried to do that, they failed at. They tried to tell me to sell it for the price of a new one in US dollars, which is $700 roughly, but in Canada, our dollar sucks. That $700 is more like $1,000 to $1,200, or even $1,300. I'm selling it for $1,000. Nobody buys it. It's like, you don't know what the conversion rate is, do you? For you guys down in the States, it's like the same thing. It's gonna convert over, it's gonna cost you. It's not a bad deal, it really isn't. I'd go for it. $1,300 camera and it's on sale for, I'm selling it for $1,000 and it's hardly been used. That looks like a good deal to me. Save $300 and $25 in shipping. What's wrong with that? Okay, that's not what that vlog was about. It's supposed to be about. The thing is, I'm going to not be moving now because I was going to go to Ontario, do my thing, live in Ontario, do whatever, have fun. But I can't do that and go to school down there, because if I go to school in Ontario, it's going to cost me probably 3 or 4 times as much as it would if I did it here. Now, what am I going to school for again? I just noticed my door's crooked. Look at that. Look at that seam. What the heck? Crooked. Random. Yeah, so I'm not going to be going to school in Ontario because it'd be way too expensive and I'll be paying it off the rest of my life. I owe about 11 grand now on the program I just did, which I have no regrets about. It was a really good program. But there's no work here where I'm living, and I want to go back to school to get another thing to kind of up my resume and everything else. And what I want to do is get a Bachelor of Arts degree, which, again, I can't do it in Ontario. It costs way too much. And on the other hand, the work for my field I'm in right now is in Ontario. But you have to remember, if you guys are following my blog, I did a post about Japan, teaching in Japan. That's the #1 way to get to Japan, and that's where I've been wanting to go for probably 4 or 5 years now. I've decided on wanting to go to Japan. I don't know if I'll be able to properly live there, because, citizenship and all that stuff. But I can, for the most part, live there for up to 5 years at a time if I'm working, I believe. I think that's how it works. I haven't gotten the fine details. Like, I haven't gone to, what are they called? Diplomat? No, it's not that. The building where you go to for, say, Japan has a building over in Canada to answer questions about going to Japan. I haven't gone there and I haven't asked them questions themselves because I don't know what their policies are. I've been reading online and on websites and stuff. So up to 5 years or so. But I can't do that. Well, I could, but I'd be paying off the loans for years, like the rest of my life. Even with Japan's higher savings for teaching English abroad. Like, it's one of the best places to teach, even though Tokyo is the second most expensive city to live in the world. But yeah, that's where I'm going, guys. I'm going to Japan, roughly 4.5 years or so. I don't know if I'll get into the September start for the program. If not, it'll be fall. And I'll be going through the summer. It'll be 4 straight years. A little bit less than 4 years, I guess. I don't know if they count summers in there, which is technically another semester. I'll be going straight through it, get it done as quickly as possible, because I'm 23. I know many people are like, you can go to school whenever you want, but I'm 23. I want to go do stuff. To the camera thing. If the camera gets sold, that's not going to be the end of the world. We'll be getting, because I'm not going to Ontario, those primary are going to help pay with certain moving expenses. I'm selling my computer for $550. That alone will cover some stuff, a fair bit of a bill. I have a job, which will be starting, a new one starting this week coming, so sometime this week I'll be starting that up. So there is income coming, which will help save expenses for other things. But I will be able to get another camera if this one sells, because I don't want to keep using this, because this is just inconvenient. I can't see anything. I'd like to have something that looks like a camera, not something that someone can come up and just snatch my phone from my hand. Like, your phone is an expensive device that you can't grip the same way as a camera, because you'll touch the screen and you mess up the recording. You don't want to do that. For me, if my phone's gone, my phone's gone. I can't afford to get another one. I need something I can grasp onto, make sure I know it's not going to be taken, because there are people out there who will do that stuff. And if I'm going to be teaching abroad, like even in my program that I'm going to be doing, I can go abroad and learn abroad. Like, you don't want that stuff being taken from you. You got to take care of it. It's too expensive to lose it. Unless you have tons of money coming in, you don't want to lose a phone, you don't want to lose your wallet, you don't want to lose a camera. And the thing about the camera is you can properly hold it. You're not going to, or you'll have the tripod thing. Like, I can't do that with a phone. It'd be way too much work. I couldn't just whip it out and do whatever. But a camera, you can hang on to it or use a tripod. Usually they're not that bad to just like hold like that. Like what I'm doing with the camera. Usually not bad, but I can't even do that with this. Not to mention the case sometimes covers up the lens. You know, it's not the best situation. So my thoughts are possibly a GoPro, because you can remove the big bubbly fisheye thing. That's horrible. But it's nice at the same time for certain scenes, but I don't want that all the time. And the other thing is their audio sucks, from what I can tell, which makes me not want to get one. So if you guys know of a camera that's roughly $500, which would be the computer that I'm selling, would make up for that camera. So a $500 budget for a camera that's better than this one, like what you're seeing right now. It's not the best in low light. I would like to have something reasonable for low light. I don't know, just something that's a proper camera, budget $500, which will come out of the camera, or the computer sale. The camera sale will cover something else that's, you know, impeding certain things for me. And then I got my job income, which will, you know, tripods and little knickknacks, that stuff. Hard drives, lighting, I don't know, random stuff. Plane trips to go to different places on my holidays. Whenever I get another one, I haven't had a holiday in a long time. Yay. Other than weekends, I guess you can call that a holiday. Anyway, I'm gonna go get a coffee, guys, up to McDonald's, because I have one of those free cards. They're great. And from 2013, so I don't know how they're still valid, but they are. I'll see you guys in the next one. I can just see myself in the TV reflection. That's cool. Also, get a Chromecast. They're amazing. See you in the next one, guys.